and played a soft tattoo. Ping, ping, ting. From the brassy carapaces of the clackers standing in perfect mechanical unity atop the scaffold. It whispered beneath the shuffling agitation of the human crowd and, as always here in The Hague, the quiet tick-tick talking of clockwork servitors standing to attend the more well-heeled citizens. The drizzle sounded a quiet counterpoint to the ceaseless clanking and clacking of the mechanical men who ever trotted to and fro on the Empire's business. Mechanicals like Jax, who detoured through the Binnenhof while running an errand for his human masters. Rumor had it that in addition to a quartet of papist spies, the doomed accused also included a rogue clacker. No mechanical in the city would willingly miss this, just in case the rumors were true. Rogue clackers were a fairy tale mothers told to frighten disobedient children, and a legend their slaves told to comfort each other in the quiet hours of the night, while their bone and meat masters slept and wept and made other uses of their flesh. Still, it was hard to resist the scandalous thrill of the tales of secret locksmiths and broken geisha and slaves with the temerity to pick the locks on their own souls. What an awful thing if it were true, so said the nervous fidgeting of the human crowd. The mechanicals in attendance did not fidget. Jax knew his kin felt the same wistful thrill he did. The anxious longing instilled by tales of the folkloric Queen Mab and her ragtag band of lost boys, living in their winter palace of Neverland. Mechanicals had secretly traded those fables for centuries. Wind gusted the scent of the North Sea, twinned tangs of salt and wrack across the square. It swayed the empty nooses strung from the gibbet. Pennants snapped atop the twin Gothic spires of the ancient Ridderzaal, the former Knights' Hall turned Clockmakers' Guild Hall, defying the low gray sky with flashes of orange. So, too, the wind flapped carrot-colored banners crisscrossing the high spaces of the Binnenhof. Similar banners had been erected all around the Dutch-speaking world to celebrate the sesquicentennial of Het Wonderjahr, Christian Huygens' miracle year. Raindrops misted the Ridderzaal's immense rosette window. Water dripped from the architectural tracery that turned the window into a stained glass cog. It streaked the colored panes of oculi and quatrefoils, depicting the Empire's arms, a rosy cross surrounded by the arms of the great families, all girded by the teeth of the universal cog. On the north edge of the Binnenhof, wind and rain together scalloped the surface of the Hofijver, the court pond, tossing paper boats like discarded party favors on New Year's Day. Another gust sent the aroma of fresh, hot Bankenstaff pastries eddying through the crowd, leaving sighs and the jingle of opened purses in its wake. A clever baker had set up a counter alongside the fountain, and from there did a steady turn of business selling marzipan, speculative cookies, and pastries thick with almond paste to the bloodthirsty voyeurs swarming the square. The baker took orders and dispensed change while his clacker's servants stoked the oven, mixed dough, folded it, prepared new batches of almond paste, carved new wooden stamps on the fly for each order of speculace. Monkeys of the Indies, ships, even New World buffalo, and chopped apricots, all with the blurred speed and imperturbably precise choreography of the mechanicals. The clacking of their reticulated escapements played a ceaseless castanet rattle beneath the rain-muted mutter of commerce. Steam and wood smoke rose from the chimney of the baker's immense brick oven, which the clackers had carried at a full trot from his shop a mile away. Children darted through the throng, competing for spots as close to the executions as they could manage. Less affluent humans, those without mechanical servants to hold umbrellas for them, shivered openly in the wet. Many in the crowd carried opera glasses or other optical devices for a better view of the platform that had been erected just outside the Clockmakers' Guild Hall.